folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
The Notre Dame offense will take over 1st and
10. Single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the TCU Horned Frogs will take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Breaks into open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Grab behind the line, it's Gilbert. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your TCU Horned Frogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Game sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
and 10.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On the ground, it's Clark. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
He gets loose. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the TCU Horned Frogs will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because...
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Notre Dame 35, TCU 0.
Bringing it out, it's Palmer. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
TCU Horned Frogs will take over. First and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Love the call, but his defense playing dime coverage on that third down. And they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the play.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the TCU Horned Frogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Has the first down and more. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. He pulls in the catch. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback looked looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
TCU 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quickly. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Can he get there on the ground? Gets the first and still running. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
They go with a direct snap. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They're going to run it here. That run moves the ball to the 16. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Palmer. Tackle, but first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. That's good for a first down near the 40.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.